Hello students. Today we will study the fourth lesson of our English supplementary reader, An Alien Hand. The name of the story is The Cop and the Anthem by O. Henry. This story is about a homeless man called Soapy. The theme of the story is freedom. Throughout the story, Soapy is prepared to sacrifice his freedom to get the shelter. So, he no longer had to live homeless on the streets of New York City during winter. The Cop and the Anthem. Soapy, while sitting on his seat in Madison Square, observed the signs of winter approaching. Birds began to fly towards south. People began to buy new warm clothes. The dead leaves started falling. This approaching winter made Soapy restless, as he had no home and no warm clothes. Unlike other people who thought of the southern skies means warmer places, or of the Bay of Naples to avoid or evade winter. Soapy only wished to find the comfortable shelter for the winter. He hoped to spend winter's 3 months in the prison on Blackwell's Island. For many years, the prison on Blackwell's Island was Soapy's winter home. Soapy knew that there were places he could go and ask for food and bed, but in return he would have to do certain tasks and answer questions about his personal life, and he didn't like that. He would rather prefer prison on Blackwell's Island. There were rules in the prison too, but he could live there like a free man. Soapy's first plan was to have some good dinner at some fine restaurant. Then he would say that he had no money. A cop would be called, and then he would be sent to prison for 3 months. However, this plan failed as the head waiter saw his broken old shoes while he was entering the restaurant. He quietly but quickly put Soapy outside. After the failure of his first trick, Soapy decided to try another trick. There was a shop with a wide glass window at a corner of 6th Avenue. Soapy took up a big stone and threw it at the window. Soapy kept standing there with an expectation that he would be arrested. A cop and other people came running towards the shop, but the cop refused to believe that he was a culprit, as he felt that the culprit would not stop there after committing the crime. Therefore, the cop ran after another man who was running further in the street, and Soapy's this plan of reaching the prison was also failed. Then Soapy entered another restaurant. He was able to get food there. After that, he announced that he had no money. He himself requested the waiter to call the cop. However, the waiter, with the help of another waiter, threw Soapy out of the restaurant. Soapy's this plan was also failed. A fear caught Soapy that no cop would arrest him. Then he noticed a cop who was standing in front of a big theater. He thought of to try something else. He went near the cop, began to shout, and pretended as if he was drunk. The cop turned his back and told another man who was standing there that he was one of the college boys and they had orders to let them shout that day. He referred Soapy as a college boy. So, Soapy's this plan was also failed. Soapy became more restless. Then he stole another person's umbrella at the bookshop. The man asked Soapy to return his umbrella. Soapy asked the man to call the cop, but the man didn't call the cop because he himself had stolen the umbrella. Soapy, in anger, threw away the umbrella. Soapy gave up all hopes of being arrested that day and moved towards Madison Square. He was going home, although his home was only a seat in the park. He stopped at a quiet corner where his childhood home was situated. Soapy had spent many happy moments in that house with his mother. Soapy heard the sweet music that came from the room and experienced a sudden change in his soul. He realized what was wrong in his life, his worthless days, wrong desires, dead hopes, and lost power of mind. Soapy decided to change his life. He wanted to make a man of himself again. There was still time. He was young enough. He would again find his old purpose in life. He decided to go back to the man who some time ago had offered him a job. He decided to find that man or start fresh from the next day. While Soapy was lost in his thoughts, imagining about better tomorrow, just then a cop came and started questioning him as to what he was doing there. Full of his new strength, Soapy began to argue with the cop. The cop took Soapy with him and the judge sentenced him for 3 months prison on Blackwell's Island. This is the irony of the story, that when Soapy committed crime and expected to be caught, he was not caught. But when he didn't do anything, he was caught. The irony of the situation means one is in a situation in which what happens is the opposite of what one expects. I hope so. You understood the story very well. Thank you. God bless you.